What if everything we thought we knew about whale evolution was completely wrong? A mind-blowing discovery from Australia's coastline has just shattered our understanding of how the ocean's most magnificent giants came to be. Picture this: a prehistoric whale that looked more like a miniature shark-toothed monster than a gentle filter-feeding behemoths we know today. But here's where it gets controversial. This tiny terror might hold the key to explaining one of evolution's most dramatic transformations. Meet Janjucetus dullardi, a 26-million-year-old evolutionary puzzle that's rewriting the whale family tree in ways that will make you question everything. The discovery that changes everything. Back in June 2019, Ross Dullard was enjoying a casual stroll along Victoria's Surf Coast when he stumbled upon what would become one of the most significant paleontological finds of the decade. Walking along the beach near Janjucetus on traditional Wadawurrung country, Dullard spotted something extraordinary embedded in the ancient rocks, a partial skull that would soon reveal secrets buried for 26 million years. What makes this discovery so remarkable isn't just its age, but what it tells us about the dramatic evolutionary journey that transformed fierce predators into today's peaceful giants. And this is the part most people miss. The fossil represents a completely different approach to whale existence that challenges our basic assumptions about marine mammal evolution. The fossil, consisting of a partial skull complete with ear bones and teeth, was generously donated by Dullard to Museums Victoria, where a team of dedicated researchers began the painstaking process of unlocking its secrets. In a touching gesture of scientific gratitude, the newly identified species now bears his name, ensuring that a beachwalker's curiosity will be remembered for generations. A predator unlike anything we expected. Forget everything you think you know about early whales. Janjucetus dullardi was absolutely nothing like the massive, peaceful baleen whales that dominate our oceans today. This ancient marine predator was built for one thing: hunting with ruthless efficiency. Stretch your imagination to picture a creature roughly the size of a modern dolphin, just over 2 meters in length, but equipped with an arsenal that would make any shark jealous. Its compact body housed proportionally enormous forward-facing eyes, perfect for tracking prey with laser-like precision. But the real showstoppers were its teeth, razor-sharp, slicing instruments designed to tear through flesh with devastating effectiveness. Think of it as nature's experiment with a shark-whale hybrid, explains Rory Duncan, the PhD student from Museums Victoria Research Institute and Monash University who led this groundbreaking study. It might look deceptively cute in reconstructions, but this little guy was definitely not something you'd want to encounter during a prehistoric swim. The creature's short snout gave it a distinctive appearance that would have been both compact and terrifying in the warm, shallow seas that covered ancient Victoria. Unlike today's baleen whales that peacefully filter feed on tiny organisms, Janjucetus dullardi was an active predator, likely chasing down fish and other marine creatures with remarkable speed and agility. Evolutionary rebels, the mammalodontids. Here's where the story becomes even more fascinating and controversial. Janjucetus dullardi belonged to an exclusive group called mammalodontids, evolutionary rebels that existed only during a specific window of Earth's history known as the Oligocene epoch, roughly 30 to 23 million years ago. These weren't your typical whale ancestors, they were evolutionary experiments that took a completely different path. What makes this discovery particularly significant is that it represents only the fourth mammalodonted species ever found worldwide, and the third discovered in Victoria alone. But here's the kicker. It's the first specimen that preserves both detailed tooth structures and inner ear components, giving scientists an unprecedented window into how these ancient predators lived, hunted, and navigated their aquatic world. Dr. Eric Fitzgerald, Senior Curator of Vertebrate Paleontology at Museums Victoria Research Institute, puts it perfectly. Ross's discovery has unlocked an entire chapter of whale evolution we've never seen before. It's a powerful reminder that world-changing fossils can literally be found in your own backyard. A revolutionary technology reveals ancient secrets. The research team employed cutting-edge micro-CT scanning technology to peer inside the fossil's delicate structures without damaging them. These advanced scans revealed intricate details of the inner ear, including the cochlea, the spiral-shaped structure responsible for hearing. This technological breakthrough allowed scientists to explore how Janjucetus dullardi might have perceived its underwater environment, a crucial ability for any successful predator. These ear structures tell a compelling story about adaptation and survival. The detailed preservation provides invaluable insights into how early whales developed their acoustic abilities, which would later become essential for the echolocation systems that modern toothed whales rely on for navigation and hunting. But here's where it gets controversial. Some researchers argue that these findings suggest whale evolution was far more complex and varied than previously thought. With multiple experimental lineages trying different survival strategies simultaneously. A window into climate change, past and future. The fossil emerged from the Janjucetus Formation, a geological treasure trove that dates back to a period of significant global warming and rising sea levels. This timing isn't coincidental. It provides modern scientists with crucial data about how marine ecosystems responded to dramatic climate shifts in the past. This connection between ancient climate change and whale evolution raises thought-provoking questions about our current environmental crisis. Understanding how marine mammals adapted to warmer oceans millions of years ago could provide valuable insights into how today's marine life might respond to our rapidly changing climate. This region was once a cradle for some of the most unusual whales in history, Fitzgerald notes, and we're only just beginning to uncover their stories. We're entering a new phase of discovery that's rewriting the story of how whales came to rule the oceans, complete with some surprising plot twists. The bigger picture, Victoria's evolutionary goldmine. Victoria's Surf Coast is rapidly emerging as an internationally recognized hotspot for early whale evolution. And discoveries like Janjucetus dullardi are putting Australia firmly on the map as a critical location for understanding mammalian evolution. The region's unique geological conditions have preserved an exceptional record of ancient marine life, creating what researchers describe as a time capsule of prehistoric ocean ecosystems. The research team anticipates many more groundbreaking discoveries along Victoria's coastline in the coming years. They continue studying both newly uncovered fossils and previously collected specimens that have been waiting in Museums Victoria's State Collection for their moment in the scientific spotlight. Linley Croswell, CEO and Director of Museums Victoria, emphasizes the broader implications. These findings demonstrate the incredible power of our collections to unlock stories that fundamentally change how we understand life on Earth. Thanks to public generosity and our scientists' expertise, Museums Victoria Research Institute is making globally significant contributions to evolutionary research. The controversy that's dividing scientists. Now here's where things get really interesting, and where scientific opinions start to diverge. The discovery of Janjucetus dullardi raises some uncomfortable questions about whale evolution that not all researchers agree on. Some argue that the existence of such specialized predatory whales suggests that the evolutionary path from land mammals to modern whales was far more complex and varied than our current textbooks suggest. This challenges the traditional narratives of whale evolution as a relatively straightforward progression from terrestrial ancestors to modern ocean giants. Instead, it paints a picture of multiple evolutionary experiments, with different lineages trying radically different approaches to marine life. Some successful, others ultimately leading to extinction. But here's the million-dollar question that's sparking heated debates in scientific circles. Were mammalodontids like Janjucetus dullardi evolutionary dead ends, or do they represent alternative pathways that modern whales might have taken under different circumstances? What this means for our understanding of evolution. The implications of this discovery extend far beyond whale evolution. Janjucetus dullardi represents a fascinating example of how evolution experiments with different solutions to environmental challenges. While modern baleen whales chose the path of gigantism and filter feeding, these ancient relatives opted for speed, sharp teeth, and active predation. This raises intriguing questions about evolutionary inevitability versus contingency. Was the evolution of today's gentle giants inevitable, or could alternative evolutionary pathways have led to oceans dominated by small, sharp-toothed predators instead? The research, published in the prestigious Zoological Journal of the Linnaean Society, provides the scientific community with detailed evidence that will fuel debates for years to come. The study's comprehensive analysis of both dental and auditory structures offers unprecedented insights into how these ancient whales lived, hunted, and perceived their world. A future of fossil discovery. Perhaps most exciting of all is what this discovery suggests about future paleontological finds. If a casual beach walk can uncover such a scientifically significant specimen, what other evolutionary secrets might be waiting in Australia's coastal rocks? The success of this discovery highlights the crucial role that citizen scientists and curious members of the public play in advancing our understanding of Earth's history. Ross Dullard's decision to report his find, rather than keep it as a personal treasure, has contributed invaluably to global scientific knowledge. As research teams continue their work along Victoria's fossil-rich coastline, we can expect more surprises that will challenge our assumptions about prehistoric life. Each new discovery adds another piece to the complex puzzle of evolution, revealing just how creative and unpredictable the forces of natural selection can be. Your turn to weigh in. So what do you think? Does the discovery of Janjucetus dullardi change how you view whale evolution? Are we looking at evidence of nature's incredible creativity, or proof that evolution is more chaotic and unpredictable than we like to admit? Here's the controversial part that most scientists won't openly discuss. Could modern whales have evolved differently if these sharp-toothed predators had been more successful? And what does that tell us about the role of chance versus necessity in shaping life on Earth? The fossil record clearly shows us that evolution doesn't follow a predetermined script. It's full of experiments, failures, and surprising successes. Janjucetus dullardi represents one of those fascinating experimental phases that ultimately didn't survive. But its discovery forces us to confront some uncomfortable truths about how unpredictable evolutionary processes really are. What's your take on this evolutionary puzzle? Do you think we're only scratching the surface of how complex and varied whale evolution really was? Share your thoughts, because discoveries like this prove that there's still so much we don't know about the incredible journey that brought us the ocean giants we know and love today.